BFDI Squid Game is back, and that creepy doll is looking like a snack. Okay, I'm sorry, stick around, it's not gonna get freaky, I promise. So with the release of the final season of Squid Game, all new games and fun await, and there will be blood. But objects don't have blood. Once again, recovery system rules are negated. Any death of these characters are viewed as permanent. If you haven't watched part 1, I highly recommend. Obviously. Last time, Teardrop was the winner, so for Season 2, we're gonna make this simulation out to where the same 66 characters from last time are playing, but Teardrop has played these games before. Like the one dude from Season 2. So red light, green light starts, and Teardrop heroically steps up. Okay, this might be a problem, but Teardrop has some good sign language. Pretty sure Teardrop is dating Helen Keller, so we're gonna assume Teardrop somehow informs everyone of what's at stake completely with her hands. That's not the only thing she can do with her hands. She can make sock puppets! So everyone hesitantly starts playing the game, but then just like the show, a bee flies over. Side note, I can't believe they killed off player 196 like that. Like, oh my god, she was so fine. How could they do that to my love? I hate the bee movie now. You know what? I don't even like honey. I don't eat it. The bee would land on Flower, obviously. And Flower, being terrified of bugs, would start freaking out and going on a rampage. She'd start shoving people out of her way in a fit. Out of my way! In her outrage, Eggy goes Humpty Dumpty splat on the floor, apoy, and Cake splats just the same. And Flower's outrage is finished with a shot to the head. Woody might be braver, but he's still dying. Woody will never live down that he's afraid of the color gray, just like I'm afraid of talking to women. And bees! I don't eat! After seeing this, Teardrop continues to try and calm down everyone, and for the most part, it's actually working. But with people realizing the game much sooner, some of the less nice people start to make strategy way sooner. Yellowface would start offering his balls. Gumballs. Get your mind out of the gutter! And Ice Cube would eat his balls. Gumballs. Damn it! Once I start, I just can't stop! And Ice Cube loses her legs and would be slipping and sliding anywhere but Braceley's DMs. As all of this is going down, Teardrop starts making strategy because she's played these games before! Teardrop realizes that the motion sensors won't detect you if you're behind someone, so Teardrop would stand behind Spongy's fat ass and lead them as a straight line. Jittery moving characters stay behind Spongy to get across without being detected. Cloudy would help out beat members, flying them across the field, and Foldy would ride Belle. Lucky bit. And Black Hole would help Deathpack members get across without being distracted. Fast characters would start to make it to the finish line first. Robot Flower has shown some immense speeds and would make it to the finish line no problem. Roboti also has some unexplained teleporting abilities, evading danger. However, with mischievous scallywags emerging, another casualty occurs. Right when Needle was about to make it to the finish, she hears a faint voice. Puffball and Fries team up not only to get to the end, but cause problems for others. And Needle is the easiest to mess with because she'd rather be dead than be called needy, and someone's bound to pop bubble. And for similar reasons as last time, the 8th person eliminated is 8-Ball. Wow, it's like 8-Ball? Aside from that, everyone else makes it across, the first game only having 8 casualties. 66 goes down to 58. The next day, the players wake up to see Bracely. After witnessing Ice Cube's death, she has nothing else to live for.
Welcome to the second game, the Six-Legged Pentathlon. You'll each be in teams of 5. Your legs will be tied together for a race. The course is divided into 5 mini-games: Dachi, Flying Stone, Gongi, the Spinning Top, and Jeggy. Each member of your team must complete 1 game each.
Ooh, getting chained together? I didn't know we were getting kinky. Where's Belle at? For this game, teamwork, creativity, and quick learning skills are going to be your best assets if you want to have a chance at surviving. The team picking phase begin, and there's a few stinkers I wouldn't want to pair up with. Because you're so close to each other in this game, characters that are dangerous to be near are immediate eliminations. Buddy couldn't even get some action with Leafy even if he wanted it. And oh boy, oh buddy, oh boy, you know I got a fire extinguisher this time. Black Hole would suck anyone near him. Jeez, didn't think he was that down bad, but still. Not a great teammate choice, and lightning electrocutes anyone paired with him. Also, I should mention another issue, just a small little issue. Some characters don't have legs for the six-legged race. So I'm sorry, this is really lame, but unfortunately, in technicality, Cloudy, Puffball, Stapy, Bell, and Roboti are automatically eliminated from not having legs. Which is unfortunate, because I know Mommy Bell had potential. If God gave her legs, they'd be the thickest Chun-Li looking thighs you'd ever lay your eyes on. They had to nerf her. Continuing the team selection, Yellowface whips out his balls. Gumballs. Okay, it's not funny anymore. And his second victim, Donut, loses his arms. And now it's time to mention the other problem. 4 of the 5 games require arms to play. The only game armless characters would master is Jeggy. With that in mind, teams would choose at least one armless character. But now it's time to decide which armless characters would be chosen. I'm crinkling my toes in suspense. The first clear picks are characters with high intelligence and leadership skills to make up for their lack of arms. Spongy at the very least is a human shield. I just realized I said human shield and we're talking about a talking sponge! Nelly has a useful spike that could be used as a weapon later. And Fanny easily has a spot with the other Death Pack members. Donut usually is a strong character, but he's not used to being armless, so he'd be too disoriented to be a clear pick to any team. Foldy would try and stick with Stapy no matter what, which costs her the game and her life. Clock just seems like the type of guy that's forgotten.
I just don't like your stupid little face.
So, to try and clarify, pretty much everyone so far that's been eliminated this game are characters that no one wanted to team up with and therefore had to team up with each other, creating terrible teams that wouldn't survive one step. One specific team I do want to mention is Team Beep. Rocky constantly vomits, David and Nickel would complain and not have good teamwork, Cloudy has no legs, and Balloony would lose composure. Other than that, everyone else would make it. Creative characters would excel at these childhood games, and teams like the Alliance, the Bros, and Death Pack would excel at teamwork. 18 players died since last time, bringing the total from 58 to 40.
The game you will be playing is Mingle. All players, please step onto the center platform. When the game starts, the platform will begin to rotate, and you will hear a number. You must form groups of that size. Go into the rooms and close the door within 30 seconds.
Ho 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 ho! Hearing the jingle in Mingle makes my dingle tingle. And this is why I'm single. You'll need persuasion, quick thinking, and speed if you want to have a chance at making it. The remaining 40 step onto the platform and the games begin.
3.
Characters with high charisma like Loser find partners easily, and trios like the Alliance and the Bros are fast to find a room. But with all the running and the flashing lights, someone is bound to run into Bottle to get inside a room first. Can Spongy's fat ass even fit in a room? The answer is no! Lizzo does not survive Squid Game! Taco is the expert at abandoning her team, so sticking with people clearly isn't her strong suit, And the last elimination for the first round is Saw. She'll be too busy snorting a flower. Next round begins, and Eraser is on that good. Buddy is hearing shapes, and Blocky wants that good too. Don't do drugs! What do you call a casual death? A casualty. Marker dies. He may survive one round, but he doesn't have the quick thinking skills necessary to survive Mingle.
2.
And now it's time for the final round. The main duos easily pair up and make it first, but some of the bigger groups get split up. Pencil looks between Match and Ruby, then immediately kicks Ruby to the curb, ditching her and killing her. Between the Deathpack members, Pi is most likely to be separated, and she just doesn't have the speed or charisma to survive on her own. The clock ticks down and the final pairs run for doors, but one person is missing their duo. Fries lost Puffball last game, and he also lacks the charisma or the care to find someone else. At the last second, he sees Snowball and Grassy approaching a door. He shoves Grassy out of the way and runs into the room with Snowball. Grassy is gunned down and murdered in front of Snowball. 40 players goes down to 32. During the night, Nelly takes a dump. Fries also enters the bathroom, and right on his trail is Snowball. You see, after the whole killing Grassy thing, Fries is in danger. Snowball pops Fries in the mouth, and the two start fighting, and this noise causes Basketball to rush in to try and stop them. But it's too late. Snowball murders Fries and eats him in disrespect. And Naily realizes she ain't got no toilet paper, so she has to let it crust. You gotta do what you gotta do! But before any resolution can happen, tactical nuke! Pillow this whole time has also been hunting someone, Naily. She ignites Bommy, killing Naily with her own best friend. Basketball dies on the impact, and Snowball slowly crawls out, being the only one we could see realistically survive an explosion. The survivors walk back into the bedroom, and seeing people get murdered encourages others to do the same. After killing Ruby, Pencil and Match at this point have lost their sanities, and the two team up and kill Book, getting revenge for any betrayal Book had done to the Alliance. And the last murder would be Loser. After Loser lied, he's gained some hatred. I'm sure some of his heartbroken supporters would use this opportunity to kill him once and for all. 32 players decreased to 26. And this is where in the show they do a revolt against the games. But I think that's stupid. You is not him! And with that, Season 2 ends on a cliffhanger, and I'm gonna do the same thing because I'm an asshole! Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to leave your winner predictions in the comments down below.